Greetings, everyone. My name is Tony Holowitz, and I want to talk to you about how to create a quote from Act Premium Cloud or even the Act Desktop software using a tool called Link2Quotes. So right here on my screen, I have a sample contact, and I want to create a scenario for you. Let's say, for example, that this contact is interested in your services or your products, and they request a quote from you. Well, in the past, ACT did not have a great or clear path to creating a quote for this contact, but that has changed, and I want to introduce you to the Linktivity series of products that are available to you as an ACT software subscriber. These products are connected via ACT's API, and if you're not sure what an API is, reach out to me and I can share a video with you that talks a little bit more about that. So let me take a step back for just a moment and talk to you about the Linktivity series of products. What you see on the screen right now is the Linktivity website. It can be found at linktivity.net, and this is a program that allows you to add different products, modules, offerings to ACT, your current ACT subscription. They have calendar products, they have quoting products, they have surveys, form products, all kinds of things that connect to your ACT database on the back end via an API. So in this case, I'm going to talk to you about creating a quote with their Link2Quotes software. And I want to create a quote for the sample contact. So how do I do that? Well, what I've got here up top of the web browser is my Linktivity login. So I'm logged in and I have options here. I want to draw your attention right here to Link2Quotes. I'm logged in already and I'm in the Link2Quotes section of Linktivity. If I want to create a new quote, all I have to do is come down here and click on New. After I click on New, this option pops up. And I'm going to just type in sample contact. And what I like to do, just to make it easy on the eye, I'll just put in something like maybe today's date, which is 3/11/25. And I'm going to use a template that I've already created. So I'm going to click on Create Template. Now, here is my training template, and I'm going to click on Create Quote. So when you create quotes, you can have different kinds of templates that suit the way you work and the types of things you're trying to work with. So how do I connect this to that sample contact in ACT? Well, down here where it says Build To, I'm going to click on this little magnifying glass. I'm going to come here and I'm going to start typing in sample. And I'm going to hit the letter C for contact, and I'm going to click on the magnifying glass to start the search. So here's the sample contact I'm talking about. I'm going to click Apply, and now what it does is it will drag all that information from ACT into this quote. Down below, I also have a cover page called the training intro that I've already created. And now that I've done that, I'm going to come down and I'm going to save this quote right here. When I click on Save Quote, it will save it. And just as a matter of habit, I save things a lot of times when I'm working in software like this. I just want to get in that habit. Next, because I want to see what the quote looks like before I send it out, I'm going to come up and click on Preview. Now, this is web-based software. And this is the cover page that I selected. And if we go down the screen, these are my prepaid training programs. So now that we have this program, I can come back, I can come to the quote, and now once I'm satisfied it looks the way I want it to be, I can then come up and click on Save and Send. And when I click on that, it's going to open up a pre-written email that has all the information in it. I can carbon copy it to someone, I can blind carbon copy it, I can create different templates, but this is sort of my standard template. So now at this point, I'm going to click on Send Quote. And when I click on Send Quote, it will take this information and send it out to the contact on the other end. Now, what I love about this is once I've sent out the quote, I can go into more detail here. I can see activity about this quote or quotes I've sent. I can see reports. I can see different templates, products, images. There's all kinds of things I can do by using this quoting software to look at this. So now that quote has gone out. My client on the other end is going to see it. The way I have it set up is they can view it, they can accept it, and they can actually pay for the option that they choose. what you might not have noticed is I had 3 options there. If they don't like the first option, they can select a different option, and that will change the quote to reflect that. After they accept it, they can actually go online because I've got it set up with my payment portal. In this case, it's PayPal, to send or accept that quote and actually pay for it. So what's really great about this is you can send out quotes. They can be paid for, they can be viewed, you can see if they're viewed, you can have a sense of how people are interacting with the information you've sent out. So this is just a quick overview of how you can use these kind of products via an API to work with Act, your subscription. In this case, I'm using Act Premium Cloud to understand or work with and offer things to your database contacts. This is, again, just a quick overview. There's so much more I could talk about here, but I want to keep it simple. My name is Tony Holowitz. Thank you very much. If you have questions about this or anything related to Act, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay, my friends, be well. Bye now.